welcome back to RazorwireReviews Rewind, and we're almost at the end here. We're at 2012, and there's a lot of videos I could have used for this one too, and it was an interesting year for me where I fully committed to making films, I'll leave that flub in for free, making videos about films, and that was going to be the direction of my channel. Really, I'd started the Epic Film Challenge, which is the subject of today's Rewind. I say today, my plan was to do like a video a day for 15 days, and I ended up not quite matching that, so it's the past few days I've been posting 2 per day, whatever. We're getting through the years, we're getting through the videos, but the Epic Film Challenge was a key point of my film watching life, really, when I decided that wouldn't it be fun. I remember walking in work like 14, 15 years ago, thinking, what if I challenged myself to watch a film every day for a year? And I did a small video diary about each one. And I did it. I ended up doing it, 366 videos. Missed one, I think, and did it like a couple of years later, which was Chronicle. I was like, we missed a whole day or a whole kind of part of that 366 video, because it was a leap year as well. Anyway, so 2012 was kind of a big year for me, I think, in terms of the channel and just watching films in general, and taking that kind of hobby and making it a bit more serious with my videos and doing stuff like the first ever 24-hour movie marathon, things like that. But the video I decided to go with is episode 200 of the Epic Film Challenge. And there were a couple of good ones, like 150, where I did the montage of like all 150 films we watched up until that point in order. And that was quite a fun kind of montage to make. But 200 is a fun one. It's fairly short too, where it's me and Connie kind of reviewing the film Troll, which is, I should have grabbed the Blu-ray to put in the background. I've been trying to put appropriate things in the background here. Still haven't opened this damn Blu-ray. But Troll from 1986, we reviewed it, and I just thought it was fun. I mean, looking back on it, it's a bit antiquated in terms of the script that I'd written and the voiceover and everything, and some of the jokes are pretty lame, but me and Connie made it together. I enjoyed that aspect of it, and it's a fun one. I don't know, I like it. But I was watching the video earlier and thinking, man, I could like remaster this and like have all like high definition clips from the movie. And I thought, fuck yes. Do I even care? Maybe, I don't know. I am quite fond of this video, and we ended up kind of coming back to it later on and reviewing Troll 2 for episode 300, I think. Regardless, I know that we did Best Worst Movie, which is a film about the making of the second one by the kid who was in it, which is a great documentary. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. You can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it. It's just like an amazing bad film. The second one, which isn't even a sequel really, which is the brilliant part about it. And you highly recommend these films, Troll 2, and Best Worst Movie. An amazing triple bill. But anyway, here's me and Connie reviewing that film. And at the end of it, I'm putting a skit from our video in the Epic Film Challenge where we reviewed King Kong, the Peter Jackson film. And I'm just including the skit, not the review, because it's one of my favorite ones I've done. I still to this day don't know if anyone got what the reference was. I actually put an Idiot Abroad Blu-ray, which I think is actually like on my shelf here, actually, is it? No, it's not. It's somewhere. It's over there in the corner. That same one. It's a reference to the second series of Idiot Abroad, where Carl Pilkington is on this boat out at sea, and he's miserable. And he's trying to put a DVD on, and they're like, come on, you got to get out on the ship and do some work. And he said, no, I'm feeling sick. I'm not doing it. And he's all mopey and annoyed. And he tries to put the King Kong DVD on, but the TV's not working. And so he just hears the music, and he's like, oh, what is it? He's like, it's like the longest intro ever. He thinks it's the movie, and it's just a blank screen for like minutes. It's the menu. So I got the music from the menu and kind of reenacted it with Connie, and we kind of put our own twist on it. But I love that skit, so I'm including that at the end as well for 2012. Enjoy.
Mama, I'm away.
Hello, welcome to episode 200 of the Epic Film Challenge. Very, very big landmark episode. We've now done 200 of these. Well, we've done more of 200, but we're now filming 200. So episode 200, Troll. I thought for episode 150 I did something really cool. I made like all the clips from all the 150 films. And I thought, let's do something special for episode 200 and watch Troll.
Let's make an awesome review of a horrible movie.
Exactly. Apparently Troll 2 is the worst film, but, you know, and I wanted to watch both of them for this episode. But, no, I don't think I can stomach Troll 2 straight after Troll 1. Although apparently Troll 2 isn't even a real sequel, so we're not missing much. So anyway, Troll, I thought we'd do something different and show some clips of the film while we're talking about it, so enjoy. Okay, so Troll is about a family who move into a new apartment, which just happens to be inhabited by a sleazy sex addict, a jogger on speed, a mysterious old witch, a dwarf, and, well, a troll, obviously. Wendy checks out the basement and immediately finds Turok the Troll, who uses a magic ring to possess her. Her brother Harry comes to find her and asks her,
"Have you been playing with dead cats?"
Dead cats? Who plays with dead cats? Where did they get that idea?
The rest of the family don't find it too odd that Wendy is now roaring, biting and throwing people around, but Harry isn't stupid.
Well, you worry too much, Harry.
Not only do they dismiss this psychopathic behaviour from their daughter, they make nothing of this weirdo who falls down at the slightest touch. I mean, do they really think this is normal?
She reminds me of when I was a kid. Almost.
Then again, let's look at the parents themselves.
Bill, this is Harry Potter here.
Oh, hi.
Potter!
Harry Sr. is far from normal.
False alarm.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do. Lord, there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Oh, well, my mama, papa told me, son, you got to make some money.
Honey.
Yeah, that actually happened. I mean, I don't know why I even wanted to review this film.
Someone should review his hats.
Anyway, Wendy, possessed by the troll, visits every tenant in the building and transforms them and their rooms into troll-infested forests. Look at this guy, he gets turned into a giant log of shit. And that girl from Seinfeld is just running around wearing nothing but vines for some reason. If you've been paying attention so far, the father and son are both called Harry Potter. Which is quite interesting, but even more interesting when Harry goes to see the witch upstairs and asks her to teach him magic. Maybe J.K. Rowling stumbled home one morning after an all-night bender and put this film on while she fell asleep. I mean, we've got Harry Potter, we've got Hogwarts, we've got Professor Flitwick, Professor McGonagall, and everyone's favourite Harry Potter character, the mushroom penis with a face.
Galwin, this is Harry Potter Jr.
Okay, so it's not exactly like Harry Potter, but it's worth thinking about. Especially considering Troll was released a full decade before Harry Potter was, and the director of Troll, John Carl Bueller, has been quoted as saying, "I created the first Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling says the idea just came to her. I don't think so."
The troll effects are pretty good. That's probably just because I expected them to be total and utter shit.
Yeah, I thought they were well done and made the film more interesting given the fact that I was so bored for most of it and was horrified at some of the terrible lines in the film, not to mention Atreus' god-awful acting.
Have you seen my sister?
No.
Oh, good. Can I come in? I think I'm gonna throw up.
Well, how can I resist an offer like that?
And what about the Troll song?
Troll song was probably the best part of the whole freaking movie. I mean, it was entertaining, it was catchy, it sticks to your freaking head for a long time.
Yeah, it's definitely catchy, I'll give you that, in a weird, I don't know what the fuck this is kind of way. The best part of the film for me was the dwarf character, Malcolm Mallory. He acted well and had a nice scene with Wendy until she turned him into a baby elf and we never found out what happened to him. The actor also played the main troll, who was hard to take seriously as the main villain of the film, mainly because he's got that stupid grin on his face the whole time.
It looks ridiculous because it just Looks like a really nice and kind father being proud of his son.
At one point, he even starts reading a magazine. It's like, what? Eventually, the witch reveals the backstory, which isn't worth mentioning, and after one of the rooms turns into a fully fledged forest, the film rips off Snow White and everyone is saved when the troll ends up killing his own monstrous creation and thus saving us, the audience, from this abomination of mankind. But it wasn't as bad as I thought. 5 out of 10.
4.8.
4.8? There we go.
I don't know, I can't give it as much as 5. But since we're probably gonna watch Troll 2 at some point, it has to be lower, but it can't be as low as Attack the Block.
Yeah, so thanks for watching.
Hi, Eunice.
Hello.
How'd you know it was me?
Oh, I recognized the knock. It's pre-pubescent.
This is the longest intro ever.
Luke.
What?
Luke.
What?
Luke!
What?
What are you doing?
Trying to watch fucking King Kong here?
Would help if you actually turn the TV on, you stupid cunt.